There you are.
Hi, I'm so sorry. My computer's taking forever to turn on. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Melissa.
Like 10 minutes because they have to go on another Zoom. But thank you so much, Anna and Daisy, for being on here and for taking the time to tell us what you're doing when it comes to sample packs and growing your business. And all the girls on here are dying to know, how did you guys make $1,000 in sample cash last month?
So we just introduced ourselves. We're going to let Daisy take it over because I know she's going to be like on the other interview. I won't be on it, so you guys can take advantage of me later.
Okay, perfect.
Go for it, Daisy.
Okay, so I know everybody wants to know how we sell the sample packs. So these are mine. So what I do, I promote a lot our mocha dream. So what I do is I get 5 of the chocolates to go, the chocolate grains to go, and then I do the 5 ketos, right? So it's 5 ketos for only 20. If they want the chocolate, it's 30. So 5, 5, 30. And what I do is always I go to like the 99-cent store and I get these baggies. These come in so many different colors. I make every color possible. I get a bag, and then make sure you always put your Blitz card. So if they're interested in signing up after they try the sample pack, that 99% of the time they always do, they already have your information. They have your phone number if they want to call you, your website if they just want to go directly to your website and order it. So I always promote the mocha pack. I don't just do the keto coffee. Only if I'm out of the chocolate greens, I do only the coffee. But Mocha Dream is what I promote. So I do my sample packs. I always carry, if it's not my my shirts, I have these little things made as like a badge holders. So this is what I carry around with me all the time. My hubby actually just finally laminated them, but at the beginning, I just got one of my bags, one of these empty bags that I used, and I put just clear tape around it. So these are laminated now, but they weren't before. So this is what I carry with me all the time. It's on my shirt or it's on my pants or anywhere, but this is what I use to promote like in person. But on Facebook, I put these, the keto, the mocha dream, whatever you want to call it, is the sample pack. And when I deliver them, right, I deliver them to Florida. I deliver them, mail them out to Florida, to Washington, to like everywhere. So when you mail them out, you always charge $5 more for shipping. I don't know, maybe it depends on different states, but I usually it's more like $4 or something, so I just charge 5. So 30 for the mocha, 20 for just the keto packet, and if you want to mail it out, $5 extra for shipping. So that's what I do. And then just remember, always put a Blitz card in your little baggies if you're doing it, if you deliver meeting up with them, your Blitz card. Always carry Blitz cards. So that's really basically what I do. And after they purchase a sample pack, I always tell them, make sure you weigh yourself so we could see your results after your 5 days. So now most of the time they take the picture of their weight, and then I put like a little reminder on my Facebook page or the messenger, message them back after 5 days just to see their results. And 99% of the time they get amazing results. Some people, they are lactose intolerant. This does have the creamer, so they don't like it or whatever. But 99% of the time they get amazing results. I've gotten from 2 pounds in 5 days to 10 pounds in 5 days. So I love the results, and I always ask them if I could post them. I usually tag them. I post the results, and I keep asking, anybody want to try our Mocha Dream? And sure enough, there's always somebody messaging me or commenting on my post or something. But I've sold so many sample packs, and like I said, 99% of the time they always become loyal customers, or if they really, really like it and they have people already asking for it, like their friends or family, because they've shared their results, I sign them up as a DT. So it could go either way. You win both ways. So that's how I've been getting my loyal customers, and my DTs is through sample packs. So that's why I tell all my girls, sample packs are the way to go. You always get your keto cash in hand, and you sign up people too. Either way, either LCs or DTs. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I could answer them right now.
So
I think I covered.
I do. I have a question. Do you tell them to eat a specific way when they're using the coffee and the chocolate greens for the 5 days?
Yeah, I actually tell them we recommend the coffee to gain weight. So make sure you don't eat anything from 3 to 4 hours after you drink your coffee. You can't have anything with your coffee. So if you want to gain weight, this is how they always actually follow directions, right? If you want to gain weight, you can eat, but if not, make sure you don't eat after 3 or 4 hours after you drink your coffee. So that's the main thing you want to tell them. Make sure they don't eat.
Awesome. And then also I wanted to ask you, how many customers did you sign up last month?
Customers, I got, I believe, 14 LCs and 7 DTs. But of course, they got more under them, right?
Right, because they were all doing what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So this girl went diamond last month and earned a $10,000 bonus. And Anna, who enrolled Daisy, went double diamond and earned a $15,000 bonus. And how much cash did you make, Daisy, with these sample packs last month?
Sample packs. I made like a little over $1,000 in only sample packs. Yes, and make sure you guys are not afraid to upsell your order. If they want, like if they become LCs, make sure you add something else other than your mocha pack. Like right now for upgrading people or your loyal customers, you could add an extra bag of coffee and they still get their mocha pack, or add like a cleanse and they still did get their mocha pack with it, or some wraps. That's like they boost their order and you get more BV with it. Don't be afraid to ask, because prior to the month, I was afraid to even suggest anything more. So my orders were always 30, like 25 with the bat fighters or whatever. So last month, since I promoted to diamond, I always upselled their order all the time. I didn't get any order under 65 BV.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing those tips. And one last question. Can you walk me through the process? Because I know that you pay for your entire business, running your business 100% with this sample cash. So can you walk me through that process of like, how many sample packs did you sell with the product you already had, to then take that money to run your auto shipment, and then take that money and then it obviously multiplied because you made over $1,000. But can you walk through like how you did that?
So we always suggest to run your 80 BV auto ship, right? Or you complete your 150 with your customers. So I do my auto ship. I get the 4-pack and I get 2 greens. So that's already what, 70 and 30, it's 130. So it's 130 BV, but you get 4 bags of coffee. Each bag, you make 60 if you just sell only the keto coffee. So your 60 times 4 was 240. So right there, you already paid what you spent on your auto ship. So don't be afraid to make some extra money and get commission qualified. And if you sell like the chocolates, each bag you make what, $60 too. So if you sell them, so make sure you order that as a auto ship, or even if you just want to use it like making cash, you could make an order and make extra cash throughout the month other than your auto ship.
So you're doing that 4-pack of coffee, which is $117, and you actually get one of those 4 bags of coffee free. You don't pay for that 4th bag, it's free. And then you get 1 bag of the chocolate greens, which is $39. So you're spending like about $156 before tax and shipping with your auto ship. But then when you're selling those chocolate greens for $2 a piece, and then you're making $5 off of each of those coffee bags?
If you sell them by the 5-pack, you're actually it's a 5 for 20. So you don't get all the complete 5, but it's worth selling it and getting your LCs. I know each bag retails for $65 if they buy them retail price, but you still make $60 out of the bag.
So because one of those bags are free, roughly she's making about like $360
with
an auto ship that's about $150. So I would say that's worth it. You're doubling your money back and then some, and you're enrolling customers. She enrolled 14 customers and 7 distributors, and she made $1,000 in cash. So
and I got the $10,000 bonus.
Yes, you did.
So just don't, like I said, don't be afraid to upsell your orders. I was, and I'm not no more. Now I'm doing like bigger orders, doing the cleanse and the monthly coffees. I'm going for the double this month, and that's the only way we're gonna make it. So yeah, but yeah, if you have any other questions about the keto the sample packs, I'm here. I have like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
sorry.
Unmute yourself and ask her a question if you have one.
Can you hear me? I'm new
I
to
can.
this.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Okay, so I have a question. I just recently, like, legit just started. So I'm very intrigued on the actual 5 coffee little pack.
Okay.
So I can just do 5 coffees in a little baggie, right?
Yes, you could do only the keto. And that's $20. Yes, correct.
Not bad. Okay.
So yeah, like if you want to do it like your auto ship just to get yourself commission qualified, you could do the 4-pack, and you could do something else for like what the Fat Fighter, something that you might want to use too.
Right.
That'll be easier too for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And congratulations, you did the first step, that is signing up, and just the keto cash. You want to make keto cash really fast, making the keto cash would be the best way to go.
Yeah, because I have a couple people that are asking me now, like, oh, I don't want to buy it, I want to try it first.
Yes.
And now that you're telling me that, I'm like, wait, I have family members, like, they're willing to try it, but they want to taste it first.
Yes,
you know?
And
so,
if they don't like the coffee, because I wasn't a coffee person, offer the chocolate greens, because that makes it like a hot chocolate. It doesn't taste like coffee at all. So I'm not, I always suggest to add the skinny syrup if they like it sweet. Some people like it strong, some people like it sweet. So there's different ways to use it. Even if they want it cold, they could actually do I do like a live sometimes about doing the keto, how do I call it? Keto skinny frappe, like frappe. So there's different ways to make them cold, hot. That way they get intrigued and want to try it.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, because I'm excited but scared at the same time.
Oh, don't be. Don't be.
Like,
when I started, I had no idea what I was doing. Just do a lot of training videos. That's how I found out about the keto cash. Just sign up with the Zooms, and they have so much information that you could use. So don't be afraid. Just be excited and go for the keto cash.
All right, then say no more. No.
Good luck. Bye.
Thank you so much for being on here. I know you have to go because you're doing a Zoom for. She's doing a Zoom for her ambassador upline.
Yeah, 4:40. Give me 2 minutes. They're picking up my vanity order, and then I'll be ready for you guys.
Okay.
Any more questions? I got 1 minute, and then I'll sign out.
Anybody?
Don't be afraid.
Go ahead and mute yourself if you have a question. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Oh, yes, Daisy, if you mix the keto coffee packs with the chocolate greens, how much would you sell that for? Like 3 of each?
3 of each. I don't sell them 3 of each, but I know one of my the team sells it for 25. So
Okay.
three coffees and 3 greens, 25
Okay.
for the 3-day.
Thank you.
But you can mix it up too. It doesn't have to just be that. Some people want some energy. So I've sold energies. I sell them for 2 each. So I have the collagen. Even the collagen I sell for 5 for 22. And the keto pods I sell 5 for 25. You could do samples of everything, not only the keto coffee or the chocolate greens.
What did you say for the energy one?
The energies I sell like 5 for 10.
Okay.
And they come in a bag of 30 also.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I looked for the energy earlier. I couldn't find it.
I haven't been in the website. I usually just order the all-in. So the all-in comes with the 2 bags of coffee, the 2 collagens, a bag of energy. It comes a bag of wraps, and a defining gel. Oh, and your chocolate greens on the personal one, the one in the little jar. That's $1.99. So that's what I order when I need collagen. I need the energies. I get the big pack because you get more for your money.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Awesome.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Bye, Cece. Bye. Bye. Okay, then I'm gonna hop off. I have the other Zoom to go to, but it was really nice to meet everybody. And if you guys have any more questions, so let Melissa know, or even you could follow me on my Facebook, Daisy Nunez, or is that actually Daisy Fit Daisy? If you guys want to look me up.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you, Daisy.
You're welcome, Melissa.
Thank you,
We'll see you guys
Daisy.
later. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Daisy.
Bye.
Okay, ladies, I apologize about that. I completely forgot that they were picking up I have a little business doing vanity mirrors, and they were picking up, but what don't I do? So Daisy covered the Mocha Dream, right? What questions do you have for me, or what do you want me to do now?
Okay, so I want to introduce you guys to Ana Torres. Anna's been in the business. Well, she'll tell you her story. It's a pretty incredible story, and mostly I wanted her to share her journey with you, because I know there's a couple of you on here that have been with me for a while, and maybe you're
okay. So I did say I've been in the business since 2012, and I told you guys that this was my 3rd comeback. And like I told you guys earlier, I was always trying to blame my uplines for not being there, for not being supportive, but it was honestly me going through postpartum. 2018, postpartum hit me really, really, really bad, where I was going through the postpartum psychosis part of seeing things of hurting my kids. So it's up there. So I was ready to take my life 5, 6, 7 times 2018, where I was like, I'm never going to do anything to my kids. I'm never going to hurt them. I would take my life before anything. And it was when I went to conference on February 2nd, on that Thursday when we were at conference. Mark turned the conference the first night into a worship. And I do not know what happened to me. Just thinking about it, it's going to make me cry. But just thinking about it that night when I was there and I was standing, and I can feel like I was in a concert. I remember I was pretty much the 3rd wheel, because Daisy, my husband, was supposed to go that night to conference, and he couldn't make it because I have nobody to take care of my 5 babies. So Daisy and her husband, I was like, okay, do you guys want to go? Are you guys going to stay? And they're like, yeah, we'll stay. Thank God they stayed, because that day I think God touched my heart and my soul and told me that it wasn't my time. Since that day forward, I said, Ana, like, you're gonna give it your all. You're not gonna quit. You're just gonna run. You're just gonna run like you've never done before since 2012. So since that day, I remember the next day I was at conference listening to everything they were saying, and I was messaging like crazy. They're like, this fire just came in me. And the only thing I can say is don't quit, ladies. Don't play small. I mean, I know we all go through different things in life. You guys can be going through domestic violence. You guys can be going through not having the money to pay for rent. Sometimes we just always feel like we're very tiny. You know, we're like the tiniest people on earth when you're not. Like, there's a lot of people out there that love and support you. And never ever in a million years did I think that opening up about my postpartum was going to help so many people. So my goal is to start a foundation and help mamas like me going through postpartum, because in those hard times, all I wish I had was one person that I can vent to and I can talk to. I used to go to my mom, I used to be like, Mom, this is happening to me. I don't know what's going on. And she used to tell me, that's what you get for having all these kids. You're just dumb. Like, why'd you have all these kids? You know, so sometimes we think we can go to our loved ones. And you know what? I've learned that in this business, I have made the most amazing friends that I can come to and I can vent and I can just tell them, you know, how it is I feel and in my heart. Like, that's just, to me, not only am I making money now, like I've made so much friendship that I can honestly say they're all sisters to me. They're all sisters. And sometimes, I mean, my mom wasn't even there for me. Like, I can come to a lot of, like Melissa, I'm like, me and Melissa grew a bond. I don't even know how. We're just like, girl, like this and that. And, you know, it feels good that, you know, you have a sister to support and to, you know, let that out. So last year, like I said, I was eating mud. I was face down eating mud. I was ready to leave this earth. And it was all because postpartum was taking a toll of me. So only thing I can say is I prayed and I asked God, if this is for me, send me a sign. Send me another rock star. You know, I already had a rock star sitting with me in conference. So I was like, just give me a sign. And I remember that the only one thing I had asked Daisy was if they can take me to the beach before we left. So I remember they were still in the car and I got up from the beach and it was so dark, late, like 11 at night. I got off and the minute my feet touched that dirt, like I just walked every step I gave. I said, thanks. I said, forgive me for all my sins. Forgive me for having the stupidest things in my mind. Like it was something I couldn't control. And I just asked and I prayed. The closer I got to the water, I asked and I prayed. I asked and I prayed. I gave thanks and I kept praying. And I said, if this is for me, just let it be. And when I got closer to the water, I just dove in and I think I baptized myself because that water was freezing. It was 11:30 at night and my whole body paralyzed, but I felt like I left everything there. I left everything in that water. Everything, all my fears, my postpartum, it's like I feel like I left it there because I don't have those episodes like I used to have before. And like I said, like I never thought that talking about stuff like this would impact a lot of women. And I don't know, ever since conference, like everything started aligning itself. I was sitting at conference as trying to requalify my executive leg. So February, I requalified my executive and my Ruby because that's the most I've been. December, I had a paycheck of $75. So I was like, this doesn't work. I'm just gone. I'm gonna leave the business. This is not for me. $75 is not gonna help. It wasn't even enough to pay for my auto ship. So February, I went to Mexico right after conference and I kept working. I kept getting up at 5:30 a.m. Guys, ladies, these power hours that we have at 5:30 a.m., you have no idea how much they have helped me. I get up, I add to my story, I message, I ask for host to post. We have a routine that we follow every day, and I've been consistent since conference February 2nd when I said, as of today, I will decide to move forward and do the business and work the business. So I think another thing I can say is decide today that today is the day that you're going to stop playing small and that you're going to go all in, because the minute your mind shifts and you say you're all in, God opens doors. I have no idea where all these rock stars came from. And it was just because Ana decided to run and go with it and my mind was set. So you guys just have to decide, go with it, run with it. This business is amazing. So then February, we qualified my Ruby. And then March, I don't know what happened. I promoted to Emerald. I promoted to Diamond. And then April came. I promoted to Double. Yesterday, I opened my check because preliminary hit. And I swear, ask Melissa, we're on this one group and there's Anna screaming her brains out. And I'm like, I still can't believe that is my check because my check was $75 in December. I went from 75 in December, 186 in January, 338 in February, 1,900 in March, and my check went to $4,595 in April. And I was that one girl trying to take her life 2018. I was that one girl that was ready. I was ready to quit. I was ready to say fail was for me. And the only thing I can say is I decided. I let God in my life, and I'm just running with it. I'm crazy about selling samples like Daisy. So I know she covered all of that already. I can just jump into that if that's okay with you guys. Do we still have time? Okay, so I do the same thing like Daisy. We watched this video and we're crazy about making little baggies. So here's my little whole bag of bags, and I'll go over everything how I do it. So I do, and not everybody's interested in buying the whole pack together. So I'll put a blitz card, I'll put a nice little string hanging out, and then like this one has 5 of the chocolate green. This is $10. That makes really good money. I also have the Keto Energy, and the Keto Energy I do 2 for one for $2 or 2 for $5. 2, 3, 4, something like that. Yeah. So it's 6, 4, 10. And then before in our back office, we still have the little business card. So I just hole punched it and then I hang it in here. So now it looks cute. So that's one baggie. And then I do the 5 keto coffees for 20. But I'm a big fan of the keto cuts. So I'll do like 1 or 2 on the sample pack. And then this is $20. If I do full cups, like the full 5 cups, I do 25 instead of 20 because they're more expensive. So I can mix and match. If it's 1 or 2, it's the same price. It's $20. Okay, so I've been in the business since 2012, and I came in the business because of the body wrap. So just the way we're selling keto coffee, I was slanging wraps. Like I had no idea coffee and how to sell other stuff. I knew how to sell wraps. So I bought these plastics on Amazon. I don't remember what they're called or what. I think I got like 100 for like 10, 20 bucks. I don't remember. They have tape on one side. So what I do is I print the quick wrap instructions, and I added it on here. And then on the other side, I add a body wrap, and then I fold it in half. And I carry it on my purse. And that's what I used to sell like crazy. I've been selling like crazy for years. So if you guys are not into the keto coffee, make sure that you guys are selling something that you love. If it's cleanses that you love, then order cleanse on your auto ship and carry them and like make a cute little basket and be like, look, these are my results and this is why I love it. And this is why I'm selling it like this because it's my favorite item. When you're so in love with, I don't care if it's bananas that you're in love with, you're going to sell them like crazy. But you have to like have that one favorite item. But these items, for some reason, they're just the easiest to sell. The wraps, because it's our #1 product, right? The keto coffee, we've been going crazy with the keto coffee, but I think we just said, okay, we're going to be running on auto ship and we can turn it around and make extra cash. Why not? Because that's going to lead into loyal customers. Not only is it going to lead into loyal customers when you follow up, now they want to make some money too, you know, so a lot of them turn into distributors. We've had a lot of people, one of my rock stars on our team under Daisy came in the business because of a sample pack coffee. So the quick wrap instructions, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but I got this year back at an event. Somebody mentioned it. They shared it and I printed it. Just tells you to take a picture, make sure you don't have any lotions, cut open the wrap package and fold in place the formula on the skin, secure it with fab wrap, saran wrap, drink 16 to 20 ounces of water more while wrapped, no sweating while wrapping, Stay wrapped for a minimum of 45 minutes or longer. If, what does it say? Necessary after second application, you can even sleep on it if you want. That's because I love sleeping with it after second application. Once your time is up, take the wrap off, throw it away, rub in all the access lotions, and take a picture before and after. Remember that a full treatment is a pack of 4. Once the formula is in there, it will keep working. So for the next 3 days, keep drinking that water. And then if you get stuck on any of this, call me. Here's my number, my website, my Facebook, and my phone number. Like $25. I don't care where you're at. You want to wrap, they see a shirt, and then they tell you like, oh my God, you sell the wraps. Like, that's what we're known for. So make sure you have some of these on your hand. Another thing that's been a hit, especially when it was on back order, is this right here. So TFX, I got little, I wish I had found some that weren't as big, but the little Ziploc bags, I did 5-day samples, so there's 10 pills on here. I fold them all nice and pretty. And then I went to the Dollar Tree, and then on the baby shower aisle, you'll find some of these. I don't know what they use them for baby shower. They're so little. So all I do is put the little bag inside, and then I sell these. I was selling these at $25 for a 5-day sample. So this is TFX. For them people out there, we've had people that in 5 days, they'll see results, and now they want to buy more. So what happens after 5 days? They all want to buy at a cheaper price. They all become loyal customers. So you're giving them a little taste of our good medicine. So that's about it for the samples. What else do you want to ask me? Because I felt like I was just pouring my heart out, and I hope it touched a lot of you guys, because I used to be so embarrassed to even talk about it. But right now it's just like, you know, they have to hear it. Like, I can't believe that that's my paycheck. Like, I can't believe I'm home. I'm fixing my yard. I'm fixing my home. Today, my swing set just arrived. I bought my kid a swing set with my diamond check. So there's just little things in life that, to me, are making a difference. So don't give up, women. Keep going.
Well, let me just say that your story is very touching and amazing. So proud of everything you've become. I have a quick question, though.
Thank you.
That little thing that, no problem. The little thing that, the paper that, it looks like a business card that Daisy was showing. What is that? That has all your information, like your number, your email, your website, sorry.
The Blitz card?
Yes. What is that? How do you get that?
So these, you can buy them. When I first started, it was nothing but Blitz cards on our back office. So we have a store called My It Works. I think it's myitworks.com. You can go on there, and you guys can order Blitz cards, or you guys can order business cards, which are the little ones. Where to go? And these are supposed to be like, we can offer people, anytime we start a conversation, you can be like, hey, hi, do you mind if I give you a coupon? It's a coupon because it says 25. It's normally 30, now it's 25. And then they normally say something like, oh, what is it? And then you flip it around, and then all you say is this is what it is, and this is what it does. And then on the bottom, it has your name. These you can have them personally done on the website, but they're a little bit more expensive. I do just the stickers, like the ones you can mail out, the address labels. And then I put my name, my phone number, my website. I put host party and wrap for free. I have my distributor number. And then I have like a little sentence that says weight loss, body, skin, keto, lifestyle, just so they have an idea that it's not just wrap. And then I have my Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/Flaca Wrap. I've had that forever. So I added on there, but these are amazing. Even if you don't have product, like pass these out like crazy, and you'd be surprised. People still don't know who we are.
Right. So
just by them looking at this, they're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So in our back office, right? That's what we'll have that.
So I know they changed the website a bunch of times, but if you just go to It Works store,
Mhm.
My It Works store or something like that it's called. I'll share it as soon as I figure it out because I haven't ordered in a while because I have so many stuff.
Okay.
You can order like, we used to be able to order like our gears on there, our banners, our car logo. ¿Cómo se llama? Also our catalogs, but now they did it to where we can order that from our back office. But just the other day I went back to the website and you can still order stuff.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. What other questions do you guys have for me?
I don't have a question, but your story made me fall like a freaking baby. So
Thank you,
alone
girl.
on that one. Me too.
yeah, I commend you on your courage for sharing it because a lot of women do go through what you were talking about, and sometimes it's just so hard to talk about that. So I give you mad props. I was bawling like a baby over there.
Thank you. It's honestly the culture that I'm in. I'm 100% full-bred Mexican. I was just born here by accident. I always say that, but my mom is from Mexicali. My dad is from Michoacan. So we're not used to talking about stuff like that because you're considered not a woman if you do, I guess. So I was always afraid to talk about it. I couldn't come to no one. And when I did come to someone, everybody used to tell me I was stupid for having so many kids. So that's not what you obviously want to hear. And like I said, I come and I talk about it to all of you guys. And like, I end up hearing that like, oh my gosh, like I was going through that last year. Like I almost drove myself off a cliff so many times. And like hearing your story, I have hope and like I can talk to people. And it's like the more you talk about it, like the more it's okay. Like it's okay, we all go through it. And the more you hear that there's other people, other women that are going through it. So I don't know. I think it was conference and that water on that beach where I said, I'm not ready to go, you know, like maybe my story is going to help a lot of women. And that's all I've been doing since February. And thank God I've had so many ladies reach out to me and tell me, thank you for opening up, because we're afraid to open up, you know? And in fact, I can start a foundation. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm putting ideas, and I'm like, all I needed was a person to talk to and open up. And if I can do that for many of you guys, like, it can change a lot of lives.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. I know it's not easy to talk about that. I just want to add that Ana is somebody that I respect incredibly. She is my accountability partner. I have told her a lot of personal things, a lot of things that you go through as a leader. You know, we both promoted at the same time in March to Diamond after being in the business for many years. And when we started talking, we realized that we went through many of the same growing pains as a leader, growing a team. And I think that's why we bonded so quickly. But when she told me that story, I was crying. She told us that story at a Super Saturday training that Mary Peralta did, and I didn't know that it was that bad. And everybody in the room was crying when she was telling us what she had gone through. And I said, Ana, please, I don't know if you're even comfortable, but could you please talk to my team and tell them what you've gone through? Because I don't think they understand what you're going through right now. Somebody out there has it worse than you do, and they're doing more than you are. So yeah, you know, Ana promoted to double diamond in April, and her uncle passed away. You know, she could have easily given up and said, you know what, I'll just do it next month. But she didn't, because her team was counting on her. She couldn't, because her promoting after being in this business for so many years made it possible for everybody else to promote and follow in her example. So I just want you guys to know that, you know, it's not always easy. Everybody goes through life. I mean, the devil came at her hard last month. Her grandma's also very sick. Still made it happen. She made it happen, you guys. And she messaged me when all this stuff was happening, and she said, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe, you know, 2 people in my family are so sick. You know, they can go any minute. I said, Anna, you have to do it. You said you were gonna do it. You have to do it.
I'm still with that fear that I thought my grandma wasn't gonna make it past April, and I'm like, I honestly thought May 1st I was gonna wake up and be like, I get to fold all that clothes that I have clean in my crib that I've just been washing, throwing everything in the crib because I have not had time to clean the house. It has not been easy. I've been going to sleep in the living room. I almost want to sleep in the restroom one time. Like, it's not easy, but I've not given up. And like I said, I thought May 1st, I was like, I'm going to sleep until like I get swollen. My body's like tired of sleeping. And then promotions rolled over, like the whole bonuses rolled. And I'm like, I have to do it all over again. And then my upline is amazing. She adopted me 3 years ago into her team when I was under another upline, and I went through whatever I went through, left the business, and now thank God I'm enrolled under her. By the grace of God, she's been there to support me. And we just learned that for her to promote to presidential, she needs the triple diamond. And I had no clue. I've never asked, what do you need to be presidential? It's never been in my mind because I'm like, it felt like it was super far. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to run for it because that means it's her promotion as well. So Melissa's always been there for me. And she's like, look, Anna, let's do it. I'm going to help you. Mary has to promote, you know, like we have to do it. And I don't care if I don't make it. I'm going to run with it. And I would rather know that I was close and tried my best than to think, what if I could have made it. But my girls are amazing and they're all running. I'm here to support them. I grew a local team, thank God. But I do have a lot of people outside of the Valley. So a lot of the Zooms and everything that you guys do is amazing. Just that you can have somebody to 9, 10, or 11. Like you guys are all hopping out. And last time I was on with you guys, man, like even have a drink on on here and just like get to talk to each other. It's friendship. It's more than anything. It's exactly what I needed 2018. Honestly, just got one person to talk to.
Thank you, Anna, so much for sharing your heart with us and your hard work with us and all your tips on how you're kicking ass in the Coachella Valley.
We're ready. Thank you, ladies.
Bye. Thank you so much. All right, yes, we do gotta go. I gotta catch a plane. I gotta drop this kid off at my husband's aunt's house. So thank you so much for being on. We're so incredibly grateful that you took the time to be on here with us and share what you're doing, because I think these ladies needed to hear that.
Don't give up. Remember, my paycheck was $75 in December, and it's $4,000 and almost $5,000 right now. And I have no idea how that happened. I just never quit. Keep pushing, keep trying. You got this. If I did it, anybody can. Honestly, I was ready to leave this earth. Don't give up. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Have fun, Melissa.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.